Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Today I am back finally bringing you some Hearts of Iron 4 playing the Millennium Dawn Modern Day mod. Now, I was uploading this to the channel quite some time ago. It's been a while since I actually played it, but I've been looking forward to getting back onto this. Recently, an update video, I have mentioned that I'm trying to get a lot of campaigns and a lot of series on this channel which I've started getting finished, and this is one of them. Now, I am wanting to re-look at the Modern Day mod in the near future, probably playing as a country at the moment. I'm looking maybe around possibly Ukraine, Israel, maybe Syria, somewhere around this region. I don't know why, but it could be anywhere. But you guys let me know your thoughts. If you are wanting to see some more of this in any particular nation, do let me know and I can see what I can do. Now, a couple of things. First of all, the game has updated a hell of a lot since I actually last played this, which is a good thing. Now, unlike problems I've had with Black Ice mode where I've had to play old versions, this one I can use my same save on the new version. So it has changed quite a few different things, but there's still old things in the game, if you know what I'm saying. I believe there might be battleships and things. Is that even gonna, it might even crash the game, I don't know. Yeah, they're not even there, but they're not crashing the game, thank God. Obviously, battleships aren't used in modern day. I think one of the last battleships in service was an American battleship, which last saw actually, I believe, in the Gulf Wars, if I'm correct in saying that. But as you can see in the tech tree, they ain't there. They've updated all this kind of stuff. So there's a lot of new things added, and I wanted to play a new series starting off again, but with it up to date as it is. So back to the matter at hand, and as we are now, I can't at the moment see me getting far as India. The reasons why I played India in the first place was just to be different. But at the moment we are in a war with Russia for one thing, which isn't good. We've lost 1.46 million men. We've lost a hell of a lot of men. Now, originally what we did is we progressed through and attacked Pakistan and moved up through Afghanistan. And now, as you can see, we're attacking Tajikistan. So this has brought everybody in. Apparently, according to the mod back in the day, China gets aggressive with India, so we may not last too long. At the moment in time, in terms of our construction and production, let's have a look. In fact, let me check ships. Heavy cruiser, we need to get that off, because we can't do that now. Submarine's fine. What can we produce? What do we have? Destroyer do, carrier. It's going to have to be a destroyer. Guess the destroyer's knocked out. We'll build them up here. Okay, so as well as that, we are producing currently. Let's have a look. I believe all this should still be fine. Let's keep the general idea which I'm going down at the moment. I'm building some mechanized units, tanks wise. We're trying to produce light tanks as well. Also producing aircraft, which can be used on the aircraft carriers and also on the ground. So let's get this underway once again. We have been struggling. Initially we were progressing really well, but since we are engaging up here, we're finding difficulties, especially with the terrain and those things. Resources, we're also struggling at the moment in time. In fact, we're not really, just we need a little bit more oil. Can't speak. Oil. But we can work on that soon. Get a bit more there. Producing a lot more factories, which is the whole idea. At the moment as well, let's have a look at the division template. Each of the divisions which we're using, and we're using these with light mechanized, which is why we constructed them. Armoured division is, I don't think we're using the rapid division, no. Armoured division, we have put in there mechanised infantry, and obviously the tank on tanks. So they're the main two which we are currently using. Yeah, different areas. Equipment is something we are going to need. We've got a serious lack of certain equipment. Oh, we've now got an extra research slot. I don't know if that's supposed to be right. Let's have a look at this. Anything we need to do? Cold War ship designs, we need to do that. Where else are we? Anything else here we need to do? 2005. Nope. This was a bit all cocked up before, I believe. Attack aircraft. Go for that. Okay, so we're underway. So we've got 4 armoured divisions here. This is rapid division, actually. It's not what I want. We need change. Yeah, it's changed a lot there. Okay, but we need to use these to find a particular point where we can break through. But as you can see, the terrain is terrible. Over here may be the best bet. But what I need to do as well is check my aircraft. Currently we are using our fighters at the moment. Close air support is engaging. We're also using air intercept. Let me actually check the stats. Enemy troops bombed 7.6. Enemy bombers lost 45. Our fighters lost 2. Our troops bombed 60.2. So our troops are getting bombed as well. Do we have air superiority in battles? Let's have a look. Yes, we do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I need to move these guys into a position over here so they can gauge this spot. We need to start pushing them back. Like I said, I can't really see this lasting too much longer due to the fact that we're going to be scuppered. As fleets at the moment, we're not deploying anywhere. There's no enemy ships anywhere around. We don't actually have any allies, I don't think. Let's have a look at this tab. Export focus. Ah, that's low. That's why. Okay, speed us up a bit. Now, in terms of the border with China, we do actually have some defences. Especially around here where the enemy are building up. By the way, some of the flags may be different as well. As you can see, they're not all correct. That's Belgium, I believe, and obviously it's China. Radar's done, so we can leave off that. Aircraft's fine this way. So 2005, I think we've done. We were pretty up to date with all the upgrades we needed. Tank-wise, we're okay until, well, for about a month. Main battle tank's not until 2010. These are going to need upgrading soon. Are we actually using what we? Let me double check. So I know we're having to double check a lot of things. It's just I haven't. So we're doing mechanized, light tank. Mechanized, light tank. Okay, where are we putting the light tanks? Are we putting them anywhere? Don't think we're actually putting them anywhere. I did have a plan for light tanks, but I can't remember what it was. So we are going to work on new mechanized, because we're doing that soon anyway. Did we break through? We did. It worked. Okay, so now we need to move the... That's wrong ones. We lost some new guys. So these guys need to push back. These guys need to push in. Let these rest up. Once these are... Leave them for a moment. And then what we're going to do is push them back in. When these get a little bit weaker. So that's the idea. Just as well, guys, it's going to be a little bit short, this video. I've got another video I want to record after this. So probably about another 20 minutes long, 18 minutes long. Don't know how long it's been so far, to be fair. So we have been struggling continuously around here. We need to knock a couple of these small regions out. Once we get up to here, there's plains. It's all desert and things, so we should move a little bit quicker, hopefully, up into the Soviet Union. All our ship designs is done. Oh my god. So far behind on ships. Have a look. frigates. Research is pretty quick now. Don't know why that is. Okay, so what we're going to do now is when these start attacking there, is we'll use our armour to engage as well. So in terms of production, equipment wise, we are only producing 11 modern equipment a day. Are you shitting me? Support equipment 30 a day. Armour's absolutely being ripped to bits. Oh my gosh. Artillery, how's that looking? 2006 now, we could do some more. Improved artillery. Yeah, I went to war way too quick in this game. We should be able to break through here actually. With the armour breaking through as well, we should use that to our advantage and break straight through. Failing that, but the armour's going to come in now because they are in that organisation. Come on, guys. They are pretty much stocked up. There is 185 T90s, 63 sport equipment, mod equipment, and 287 BMP2s. Is that helping? Tanks haven't arrived yet. Yeah, tanks have arrived. It's just not. It's just crumbling. Okay, central plan's done. That's on doctrines. I don't know which one I went down here. Let's upgrade that as well. Okay, so we are waiting for more divisions to be constructed. I do have troops around to the south. Got a load of submarines over here. What commanders have we got? They're the wrong commanders. Where are our ships? We've got fleets out. Let's have a look. How many? He's got 12 subs. 12 subs, is that same guy? $11 subs. So we're coming around these regions. Oh, that does a lot. I don't know why. Sorry about that. We've got no troops covering the border to the north, which we are going to need to produce some. And I believe we are still working on some. This offensive is struggling. I noticed on this I do actually lose divisions as well. In fact, I lost about 24 at one point. I don't know where the hell they went. Oh shit, we're struggling there. It's time for the armour to pull back out and... China sending divisions in. If China comes at us, we are screwed. Which is looking like they might do. If I could do with using all these divisions. Just so I have something on this border. This huge, huge border. The armour division has been created. Just keep relocating. We're going to move the armour back in once again. So take that position. Maybe I have to create some kind of pocket here, which should be handy. These are going to go into the Chinese front. This armour division in here as well. Get a new commander. Could do with these, but hey ho. Okay, and he can have his boys man this border. Okay, so they're on the way to cover that position. We don't have any troops at all, though, to fall back on. This should be held without a problem. Here's going to be a little bit more difficult, but we do have 6 more divisions to hold back a little bit. They have been trained up, so this should be alright, hopefully. There's not many regions to hold, and they are stacked up, so that should be fine. We do need to advance here, though, and we're not. The tanks are trying to help where they can. See if we've got any more aircraft we can use. Lost 10. Have we got any more airfields here? I don't know how far these can go. Can they reach here? No. New tank. Details again. What is that in? That's in mechanized. So we need to change. Factionalism. Mechanized. Shit, did that wrong. God damn it. It's always paint house when that happens. Mechanized, 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 mechanized. Got a lot of upgrades to do. Right, what can we do here? We need to build one to get in a lot of... Oh my god. I've already got one. No, I wanted one for increase this political power, but there isn't one. They're no good. That's why I ain't used them yet. Damn. Export focus, limited exports. War economy. Limited exports. What's that do? How does it affect everything else? Reach time minus 1% factory output plus on 10% at the minute though, so we'll leave as it is to be fair. Let them bank up. What we got here? What we got here? What can we do? I don't know if this has been updated, if it hasn't been on here. It just seems could have been. Eastern loyalty, Western loyalty. We could do a Western loyalty to help with this war. Create a new bloody world war. Right, technology. So, frigates done. Frigate 2, 78 days. Let's get some frigates built. Sorted out. Arm-wise, 2006 now, so we can move on to upgrading our light tanks because we're not using them. Why aren't we using light tanks? Are we using them in anything as well, the motorised? No. That should help. What else are we maxed out on? 1,100 aircraft. We're still constructing them. Right, let's see how many we actually have in reserve. 1,100 attack, we've got bombers, and yes, we've got plenty of aircraft. So we'll tick that over, that's going to help us a great deal. Upgrades artillery, and we're not even using the anti-tank at the minute, so we're not going to work on that. We're going to work on the tanks again. The light mechanised. Are these troops arrived? Okay, major social liberal rally. Leave that. Are they not on the way? Yep, they're on the way. Okay, so they're moving up. That division can stay there to cover that area, I suppose. Where are our tanks? Tanks are still trying to help push through here. Oh, did we push through? I think we did. push this way, the tanks. Weak troops there. Did we just take that region, or we already had that region? There's fighting Soviets there though, so that's going to cause a problem. So we can actually break through there. If not, we're going to move the... Gen 4 attack aircraft. Oh, god damn it, we need to upgrade these now. All engine 8 to upgrade. That's fine. Till 2000. Oh, 2006. Ultra aircraft. Let's upgrade that as well. Let's try and keep up to date with all the technology. We just can't produce it right now. We could. 16 days. Is that working? No. Oh, god damn it. That working, I think. Could we Saudi Arabia? Sultanate of Arabia. That was Saudi Arabia, wasn't it? If I'm correct in saying. Right, okay, what's happening? So that now going nowhere. We're slowly but surely breaking in there. Let's just keep going. We'll curve around the back of these troops. Our guys are arriving to the north. Where's these going? I think generally subs have been created here. No. That fleet needs to be bigger. Okay, so construction at the minute is looking good. Plenty of civilian factories, which we are producing to the max. March on across all fronts. We're not doing too bad. We just need to get more involved, more in depth. What thing we do need? More of these. Price at top. Anything else that doesn't need to be on max? Support equipment's getting better. They're not producing really well at the minute, so that's causing issues. Light tanks are full, so we don't need them. How many light tanks we have? 2,200. I had an idea in my head. We're going to use light tanks for the modern tanks. I had a purpose for them. I can't remember what the purpose was. I'm sure I did. Light mechanized with infantry. Mechanized was the main battle tanks. So where's the light tanks go? With the main battle tanks? T-10 Panther. Light tanks. We're just going to need to upgrade a shit ton. Which we can do, to be fair, because we're not really using it at the moment. You get those filled up. Go on, off you go. Jog on. Right. 2006 has come. Anything we can do? Yeah, we can get some green laser sights. Expand Foreign Ministry and Western Loyalty. 70 days. Tank's going to push in here to hopefully sway the outcome, which it isn't. We're still holding our fronts. We're starting to lose a battle over here. I'm sure some troops will shift soon to try and counter that. They're not. We'll move some troops ourselves. So everyone's manned over there. We have plenty of surface vessels if required. We don't really need them. Go to war with China, we're going to need to use them, but I don't even know what kind of vessels they've got. We're going to have to operate over here. Look at the size of them. They could cause massive issues. Are we at war with Kazakhstan? Yes, we are. The only one we knocked out this war so far is Tajikistan. That's the only one we went to war which caused this issue. Kyrgyzstan, is they in it? Kyrgyzstan are. We actually pushed into Kyrgyzstan yet. It's old Tajikistan territory. Then we're going to move through Kazakhstan up into Russia. See, we've got potential to build the men, to recruit the men. We just need to. We do have nukes. But all they do is drop national unity, so I'm not really going to need them. To be brutally honest. Okay, so things are going okay. We're going to get more fighters over here. When they arrive, they'll split them. 100 more of these. $20 more of these. Okay, so they're on the way. We'll split those in a moment. Let's sort out this research. Sort into the frigates. Frigate 3. They arrived. No, wrong one. Can I know where they're coming from? 1st of June. My God. Aha, that's done. That's the light mechanized. So light mechanized is done. Do some of these. Right, okay, so we change production now of light mechanized construction, sorry. Which is these. Okay, so upgrading. These will have more in them soon. Things are getting better. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, though, I am going to end the video there. I know it's not been a particularly long one. So far, we have actually managed to push them back a slight little bit. What we basically are wanting to achieve is, hopefully, through this Western loyalty, is get the Western allies to support us any way we can. We do need to look at diplomacy, especially with the United States. If we get all these countries on our side, base reluctancy, India is at war, so we're at war, which is causing an issue. But we could improve relations, to be fair, which could help that. Do some other things, try and get that knocked up a bit because we do need them. Okay, so I'm going to end the video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to give it a like. Also, let me know, once I finish this series, I'm going to start a new one as a different nation. Do let me know which you prefer to see, and I'll see what I can do. Thanks again for watching.